bafethu, and this is your boy Okatle Khontariana Mula, aka Mr. Soweto Kafela Mutsiba, aka Mr. Cool himself. Welcome to Kota and Chill bafethu. Welcome to your PSE channel. Welcome to your food bar, and welcome to Umhlaba Wotsotsi, Umhlaba Wolova, Umhlaba Wokulova. And don't forget to check us Vodacom my muse. And I'm trying to bafethu and let's the one and only bafethu. Things on channel with this Soweto. Stand up, Alex. Stand up. Don't forget to comment to the Soweto Siketo. Or to Alex Siketo, because it's a gate on a corner. Just comment lapho umuntu wasegeto. So before ngibuze imibuzo ebhayi, athi ngibuza question yani one out of content one.
Alright.
One. Ngifuna ukubonisa enye into abantu abangayiboni. Mongakaka esigangeni ne. Then mawuceda ukukaka. Umuntu athatha amakaka akho ngamyekela.
Angeke promi wenzani obvious and culture yethu nabantu abamnyama obvious umuntu macala yenza izinto ezinjalo sesicabangele phambili ukuthi hey ngiyohamba ngidopa amaphela
into engitshela ngitshela ukuthi yonke into elife important ngicabanga ukuthi amakaka bekho important kaka wena umuntu awathatha uzabona ukuthi amakaka abalulekile
yeah
nokungena deep yazi ukuthi nomsuzo obalulekile.
Okay.
Now go doctor bayazi mangakushaya x-ray manje serious if awusuzi kumele sikuchache sekupheli
angiyazi le
because umsizo yazikwenzakala ngomsuzo ibonisa ukuthi immune system yakhe iseculator kahle.
Okay.
So mangakushaya operation into abo doctor abafuna ukuyibona ukuthi uzosuza na if awusuzi ndoda siyakuqhaqha siyakuphinda ziba
bengayicave
ziba izinto ezibalulekile sisithatha light. You understand? So enye into esithatha light abantu abangayazi i-merchandise yethu. Nayo nithatha light. Uyasazi ukuthi leskipa lesi unisex lesi. Chirake ngasigcoka, kwakwakha ngasigcoka, mkhulu ngasigcoka. Umntana omncane ngasigcoka, you understand? And lesi mfethu noma uswetha unuka amakhwapha. Sikuphatha grand show moya usama yabo sinembobo yasibona ngafika netext amaboy and ecabanga uhlala eSoweto or eGhetto marana skipa seKota and Chill
plan
nelenze cause phela masithi Kota sithi Ghetto so wena kanjani useGhetto ungana uniform yaseGhetto mara hayi
plan emelenze uzohlangana
250 skip amanamba nawa la order khona la iduzana amanamba order skip emkhozwana
ola bafo
unjani bafu
ngimnandi wena
hayi ngiyaphila bafu hayi
thank you king
ngibulise kaningi ngize ngakhohlwa nokubulisa eshowini
thank you king
ne so emkhozwana bengicela utshela abantu bami ubuyavaya yabo igama lakho bani waziphela igama Johnsina ubashaya ngebhayo yakhe encane nokuthi ukhule kanjani bese siyayithatha singena phakathi.
Alright bafethu my real name is Benton Masenya, but I go by Johnson, and how I got to the name was benganyo wrestling kakhulu, so benganyo Johnson la ku wrestling. So but into yanginspire kakhulu ukuthi ngifune nokureplicate le gama leli is because of a slogan sakhe athi never give up angithola. So iyo into bengipusha nami ngathi so how I got to the name Johnson is I wanted something ezoba catchy in sense of abantwana abancane bancane wrestling now. Abantwana abancane bancane wrestling. Nibamncane John Cena obvious. But then again I thought the twist to it is I can change ngabe usina lo gama lakhe but I can be a sinner as in Mudiradi because they say we are born into sin, so I'm admitting what I am a sinner because Bible I'm born into sin, so that's how I twisted it. And then mina ngibuya Alexander bafethu, born, bred and raised khona la eGomora. Number 5 of 7 kids who were raised by old lady kuphela. Time alambe ngelicava but alingishunela ngifokole time bro wami. So old lady lami has always been my hero bro wami. I make sure ukuthi asleki as be different kakhulu kwabanye abantwana eKasi angithola. So John Cena is basically out as eKasi. I'm a musician, I'm an actor, I'm a poet, event MC, motivational speaker, futhi nginceda ney'ntwana ezincane ama-upcoming like ngibacabisa direction via in terms of ama-arts program because I believe ukuthi not everyone is cut out for i-maths and science program yangithola so khona abanye abantu abagood kuma-arts so kumele sidevelopeni layini kubo so yeah that's John Cena in a nutshell bro.
Yeah. So John Cena is more of ngathi influencer selection for kids to do better.
Yeah, basically bro because I'm sure nani niyabona like no last mfethu intwana ezincane sanama role model agrand athi yami izinto esibheka up to zona amachita aphathe ibhamu because bavanga igara ezimoyi baphethe abachera bamoyi bahlala endlini ezohrota athi yami sesibona ngathi life egrand ngithola whereas masikhula thina bekunama influence wama musician athi yami sibona nabo baphila ama life agrand but baringa a message for example one of the most famous people especially wala Soweto uzola 7 bro impact yale out improve ama lives abantu ababhaya athi yami ngithola ababone ukuthi you don't necessarily have to be a gangster to be successful in life khona amanye ama ventures ongangena kuwo angakunceda ukuthi ube grand
because what if lento esho ukuthi bebaphila grand kudala uthothi kudala bebangaphili grand ukuthi bangana platform la banga voice out khona
yeah no probably ivar leyo but the little that we received out yam was enough what is influence yengam bro to be honest mina if I never got to listen to music yamachita afana nabozola I don't think I would be lang khona namhlanje was ban maybe ngabe ngibhodile ngiye rounding or something but because bengilalela message la ku writing le uthi okay ntwana encane spana uphushe impilo yakho wazi ukuthi ufuna ukwenzana elifeini uzoba grand elifeini because of lawo mazwi nje yami I was able to shape myself into who I am today yangithola.
No, so when Uzola you're talking about the importance of lyrics not the lifestyle.
Yeah, a lifestyle out yami hey it's something else ngithola because in most cases we only see what is depicted in the media we're not always there mfethu ngithola bakwazi ukukhipha la bathi uJohn Cena ushaya umuntu in but abazi the back story ukuthi kwenzakaleni ukuthi ngemshaya lo muntu what if being his defender and all that so in terms of a lifestyle bro we can't look too much into it wena mele umuntu wazi ukuthi wena ufunani elifeini and then ukwazi ukuziredirect to that but mina ngikhuluma ngendaba yama lyrics awuthi yami a motivator youth abantwana abancane awuthi yami because mawuthi uyabheka no we have ama upcoming artists we hip hop they listen to abantu abafana nabo Young Thug bakhuluma ngendaba zokubulalana and all that and then they think ukuthi lifestyle a direction a grand and those people base America bakhuluma ngento abayaziyo so into uthola no kasithola intwana ena 11 12 ikhuluma ngama clock nama enemy like because abanayo leyo influence so mina ngizama ukuthi sizama ukushape i future wathi yami because i direction engibona youth yethu yakuyo no angibona ngathi hayi akusizinto
because maybe kanjalo labantu laba vele bakudala abozola 7 most imoto zabo nezinto zabo bezikulisi ezinye bekungasezabo bekeza ama record label but then kudala bekungana ama platform like our podcast where people can voice out bengimele ku FM or Metro but then ku Metro na ku FM leso script isakhona to senze record label owner umtshela ukuthi ungambuza izinto eziso yabo because uyabona no mase kunama platform kuzawona lama OG azontshela ukuthi kudala bezikhala in which sina besicabanga ukuthi kudala bezimjobela.
Yeah no Ivar bro I mean another thing I'm grateful for abantu abafana nabashaya ama platform asoba banikeza abantu abangana ama platform ukuthi bazo express abafethu ngithola big ups to that nje yami yeah big ups to that so in terms of indaba zakudala bro obviously siyazi abantu ababhaya especially in the art space baropa via new like we have so many actors abashonile nika ama donation and all that because what they were earning then is not was not enough ngithola so but nowadays bro you can see we have a lot of artists abaphila grand nama networks mawuthi uyagugula la uyabona amachita ephakile ngithola so in terms of indaba zakudala nalezi no bro I comparison angeke sicompare kakhulu because no abantu abaku art space no badla kakhulu kudlula laba bakudala bro and I find it funny because lezi zakudala bro yibo bachuna izinto ezigrand izinto eziproper so angazi ukuthi lahleke mayifika kuphi la yini
because mina into engayisho ukuthi dala besingekho yabo mara mangathi uyamamela ama flop ayenza ama hotman nabo sister bethu ama flop ayenza youth yethu same thing you understand I paperwork ukulandela icompany yakho kwenza sho ukuthi into zakho zi on track most abantu banama hit songs bese bazobathola kuma podcast bakhala you understand nasekucaleni abozola abomandoze bazokhala ukuthi bengana ama podcast labangakhalela khona
all right yeah ayazwakala nje yami
yeah
kuyazwakala nje yami but eish yeah so iflop ukuthi no influence bro ngiyangithola influence ye youth yethu yafandaga bathola vala elengilezi how do they learn do they ask around ukuthi yini enze ukuthi bani abe endaweni so ukuthi bazama ukuyiavoid or is it because balandelela indaba zama lifestyle no uthi hayi mongahambi ngepolo hayi asifokole mongahlala emidrant asifokole we see it nama soccer players as well umuntu grand uhola imali ebhaya bro wami next thing umuntu career iphelile sikabuyela kubo ku back room or uba homeless but I guidance athi yami iflop enye ukuthi thina abodaki sikhula singanayo I financial education ngithola I think yinto esikhawathayo and enye into engibhekile vye ngikhule ngihlupheka uthi yami ngikhule ngihlupheka blind ngithola sengiyacala manje ngiba grand life beningilaha in sengifuna ukushow off ama udwa beningilaha manje nithini and all that so lezi zinto zokushow off bro wami yizo ezinye izikhawatha abantu bagcine sebaba broke
ne so cause when you are a motivational speaker ne I want you to motivate a young kid ne obuye enhluphekweni impilo yakho seyichenchile or umuntu obukele imali ucede ungenwa imali egrand or sekaphila impilo egrand ukuza ngandlule kwalento leshoyo which we call peer pressure cause so philele ukuimpress ungathini kuye
yeah no amna bro into engayisho kuleyo muntu ukuthi ungaye ngabantu izinto ezenzekile ipast yakho doesn't have to determine your future so wena into mele uyenze ufocus owazi ukuthi ufunani elifeini and work on that indaba zokuimpress abangani nokushow off ngabanye abantu azispan we see it kubo I blew it angithola we see it umuntu ungenelwa i2 million after 2 months seka broke so wena focus on what you want to achieve mawuthole inyuku egrand bheka ukuthi yini ibusiness or whatever venture you can go into or invest leyo nyuku ukuthi ukwazi ukufakela income because inyuku ekhona ephuma kuphela ingabe neincome uzorana dry ugcina ungasana fokolo so wena ungaye ngabantu ungayi-influence abanye abantu just know yourself wena ukuthi ufunani elifeini and go for that
ne
yeah
because moyisho kanje ngifila nathi inyuku unga invest nane which is a good thing
yeah
but inyuku kufuna mentally fit and spiritually strong because when you get the money that's when you get the enemies
yeah
everyone wants to chill with you everyone wants to drink with you nalobo ungahambi naye sekafuna ukuhamba nawe
yeah ayona injalo bro wami yona injalo but that's the thing awuthi yami inkinga yethu nathi abodaki mawucala ungenelwa imali so ufuna ukushow off that's when uzothola leyo gang wrong bro wami so uthola inyuku let's say maybe uthola 500,000 no bro wami beka leyo nyuku ungajaha ukuyo cash out uplan udraft a grand ukuthi okay yini engifunayo how can I use this money ukuthi ikwazi ungispanela in future uthami like babhaya abantu mfethu ongayo babuza okay nginenyuku eso bena ngiyabona ukuthi uya progress a grand life ini wenza kanjani and all that how can I go about making more money from the mali enginayo so mangacala lenyuku iyangena fandago kuwe loyo so yo check ukuthi yaspana vele khona lenyuku le khohlwa ngeke usabuyele emuva nje yami
because when you are a motivational speaker yabo
sure my king
there's a trend that's trending manje yabo.
Sure.
Not knowing ukuthi yo babies and lama talks owashawe motivational ukuthi wena yakusebenzela wena na njengoba usimotivator thina yabo.
Sure, my
Because nangu Steve Harvey manje motivational speaker where usimotivator and usifundisa ngama relationship.
Sure.
Ukuthi umuntu kumele umphathe kanjani, umfazi umphathe kanjani.
Sure. Okay.
Mara uhlule yakhe because manje umuntu akulele nani ne chef ne bodyguard yakhe. Mara umuntu okumotivate ukuthi I relationship into enjani.
Ya bona kuleyo bro wami. If umfazi wakulele ne chef ne bodyguard awuthami you can only control your own actions. Ama actions wabanye abantu ngeke ukwazi ukwa-control. Angithola. So ngeke sithi uSteve Harvey uye omdrivile ukuthi ayenze leyo nto because umfazi wakhe uyazi wrong ne right. Angithola. So ngeke sithi uSteve Harvey uye omdrivile to that ngoba asazi ukwenzakaleni. But if umuntu okhruoti okwazi ukuzicabangela ayenza decision enjalo then it's on them. Ngeke sithi uSteve Harvey uyasimotivate mara yena bayamdlela ngala. Akusi fault yakhe ukuthi bayamdlela bro wami angithola. Umfazi wakhe uye ozisela angithola uthami.
So okay, yeah, qhubeka.
Yeah, so into engisho basically is you can control your own actions, not ama actions wabanye abantu. Because mina ngaza ku awuthami grand ngifunde grand bese wena ungishaya ngempama. Akusi fault yami ukuthi wena ungishaya ngempama. I-action ethathwe uwe because yaziwa uwe. So that's what I'm basically saying.
So basically people who do motivations,
Sure.
they also need motivations.
Yeah, you actually do, bro. I mean, I think abantu abamotivate abantu yibo abanethi motivation kakhulu because esikhathini esibhaya thina sibona ngathi abantu abagrand awuthiyami but you find ukuthi umuntu is going through a lot ngaleso sikhathi awuthiyami ngithola but bona bakwazi uku-advise wena ukuthi life yakho ibe ku-direction egrand but that time uthola ukuthi lowo muntu is going through depression, is going through a lot but because abafuna ukubona omunye umuntu asafara that's when bakwazi uku-offer isikhathi sabo nabo ukuthi bakwazi ukunceda abanye abantu.
Because there's a say that says the happiest in the room is the most saddest in the room.
It's true. It's completely true, bro. And leyo ngayirelate to life yam per se. Nginabantu ababhaya bro abanubuza kimi bakhala kwenzeka so ngibagaya ama advice ngincede la ngikhona and then uthola umuntu ukuthi seka grand but at some point bro I went through depression and not a single person noticed bro so I went through that alone ngagcina sengithatha nama antidepressants nefamily yami nafandaga abayicave le angithola so but bona mangikhona around bona they see me as a happy person angithola joyful ngihlala ngenza ama jokes but abazi ukuthi mangivaya ngiba yi-one endlini la I'm in a dark space myself angithola so i-reality la leyo mfethu.
So what caused depression towards when? Because depression it's a big topic and it's a big issue whereby asingena ngene ngayo kabha and yasibulala like oyanibulala I mean.
Yeah. All right, bro, I wanna depression is something else because thina sikhulele kasi la ngilezi besingazazi so mawucala ukukhuluma ngedepression but hayi izinto zabelungu and all that. So the concept of depression I won't say it's medically proven or anything but mina perception yami ama childhood traumas ongadilanga nawo iyo subconsciously ayabuya and then ayakuatheka so but because awazi ukuthi icalwa yini la ngiyenzwa yini ukuthi ibe kanjalo awukhona ukudila nayo so the more uzama ukuthi find out ukuthi yini ekhosela la is more the more udwela deep into depression because awukwazi ukuthola i-answer ukuthi yini ekufake ku-writing le and then it causes you more problems because awuthola ama-answer walento oyifunayo so that's how I see it ukuthi depression ibangakhona nje so I think that's what happens because nama-childhood traumas abhaya nje khona izinto ozibonile usaseyincosi ezinye zenzakele maybe usanabo 2 years or 1 year but hayi umntana akabona i-next angithola but the more ukhula ucala understand leya concept le iya triggereka right in ku background ukuthi khona into eyenzeka so, but because it happens subconsciously you are not aware of it, but at the back of your mind iba khona right ngile. And mina I believe what depression ikhoswa yiyo right in.
Ne, so wena specifically ukuthi umuntu ayazi clear when depression yakhe yakhoswa yini,
Njengoba ngisho athi
break it down
angazi
because
because
umuntu akwazi we understand because angeke into ikhoseke ungazi ukuthi noma ungazi mara une clue.
angazi, to be honest angazi athi angithola because how it happened is ben grand athi ngiva nekara grand nginencosi e1 ngikwazi ukuyisupport ngispana grand, so it just happened nje yangihitha. So I won't say ngiyakhumbula ukuthi what childhood trauma eyenzeka engaba i-trigger red eye ngangithola because yeah I have been through a lot athi njengoba bengichazela saplomile la ukuthi khona izinto ezizenzeka zangikhawatha ngaba ne-low self esteem, so probably that could have been lezo zinto ezitriggerekile zangikhosela le depression benginayo ngithola. And another thing engayenza ne-depression athi ukuthi like uslim uthola ukuthi boslim nasesigela, you are smart but izinto zakho azihlangana uthi uyazama ukuthi wenza izinto zibe grand but akuhlangani fokole. Mawuthi ubheka ama peers wakho bayaphusha ba grand elifeini, nabantu bobahlule esigela seba grand umuntu sekuyo guy lift, but iyayikhosa nayo depression leyo, but leyo I think it's self implicated because isuka kuwo zenzele yona leyo depression ngoba ucompete nabantu. So yeah I think nayo iyayikhosa depression leyo
Because vele judging through it is a depression abanye abantu bayazikhosela yona, like wena nje bengakhona kunomunye umuntu ophula nge-child trauma, kunomunye umuntu ozikhosela yona njengoba uyisho ubona intanga yakhe drive imoto so depressed ungena va wena wangayophanda ukwazi ukudrive imoto if akuphandeki self assess. Uyabona njengoba ungitshela ukuthi awazi yini cause depression i-biggest challenge ekumele uyiface and ekumele uyilwise because ngabuya futhi because angithi awazi ikhoswa yini. So wena kumele uhlale phansi uzithole uwazi ukuthi le depression yakhoswa yini udile nayo le because ngakushaya noma una 50 year.
Yeah,
you understand.
Yona ever bro, I agree with you my king. The difficulty in that is njengoba ngisho ukuthi angazi ukuthi ikhoswe yini depression, kuzoba difficult ukuthi ngikwazi ukutrace ukuthi yini, especially now considering ukuthi angikho kuleso state and ngathi manje ngizama ugrola back ngithi ngizama ukwenzana kanti ngizibuyisela yona mina self yangithola. So I think kwesinye isikhathi I just need to be grateful ukuthi even though at some point ngiye ngaba nama suicidal thoughts, I didn't go through with it, I didn't even attempt it yangithola. I just found a way yokuthi ngizikhiphe la kuleyo nto yangithola.
Because nakhona i-past yakhe izohlala ikhonta yazi lento leyo. Your past makes you, so i-past yakhe angeke uyikhohle because unje i-past, so i-past yakhe uhamba nayo.
Yazi difficulty ya writing yini bro, it's the brain. Flop i-brain out here because i-brain was actually meant to for us to use it to think, mara mina thina sestora information kuyo and ukhumbule ukuthi i-brain ayina memory card akwazi ukufomata. So I think that's where the danger is. The brain was only meant to think, not to store information. So thina manje ngoba store i-information kuyo yithi sesikhawathayo somehow. So in terms of i-past yakho bro, yeah, you cannot just say I past the past indlulile and I'm over it ngathi udlala umgusha. No, you can't do that bro. It will always come back to you, but it's how you react to it that will determine ukuthi are you gonna be mentally well or izokukhosela lawo ma depressions. Yeah,
because vele for you to move on you need to fix your past because you can't move on without fixing your past. Talking about abantu abasifakele depression kulo moyo umuntu uthatha imali yakhe eye-rent athenga utshwala bese kusasa une-depression, like uzenzela uthi ungasitshela ukuthi u-depressed wena awuprioritizanga awazanga ukuthi kuzani kucala, then uzosikhalela uthi hayi akuhlangani kuyakuhlanganela uthi ukuthi awazi ukuthi kuzani kucala.
Yeah, I ever leyo my king. abantu ababhaya vele abakwazi ukuprioritize, but do we now say it's their fault directly, or do we go back to upbringing yabo nabo? Because the upbringing yakho is very important, bro. Because njengoba sikhuluma ukuthi your past determines your future. So how you were brought up will affect how the decision will affect the decisions you make in future. Angithola, because if ukhule efamilini yokuthi hayi masinesicane siyayiblowa, I mean yilento okhule ngayo, so that's the life you know. Angithola, that not necessarily generational cares, but yilento okhule uyibona uexperience okay truth iyo impilo le. Angithola, like actually this one is a sore topic for me, like amachita uthiyami thina amachita esikhula kuma household anganabo ababa. Angithola, how do you grow up wazi ukuthi umfazi uphathwa kanjani? How do you grow up knowing ukuthi indoda irresponsibility yayo yini? Because there was no father figure around ozokubonisa into right. Abanye bakhula abobaba bakhona endlini, but ukhula ubaba ashaya umama, so yena ubona kuyinto right leyo. So makakhula obvious uwonto okay hayi kulungiswa kanje mele ngimshaye lo muntu. Angithola, so your upbringing nayo plays a big role in how you become an adult when yourself.
Fact, because lento esho bengitshela enye intwana yami kanje ukuthi youth yamanje ebias inengcosi which angisho ukuthi wangizingene kwabo lo. Mara the way nisiphatha ngakhona nisiphathi njengabazali. Angeke wena udakwisa ikuke mara umama umuntu or ubaba umuntu, like dog umzali womuntu, so wena we role model yomuntu and u representa umuntu. So umntana wakho makabona wena every Friday, Saturday, Sunday uyaphuza, bese wena uthi umntana mfuna makakhula be lawyer kanjani?
Ile egcina yenza nabantwana ukuthi makathola imali yokukera abeka imali yokukera naye nini uthenga ibhodlela uyatshontsha nini sekwamabhodlela ayi2, so ukhula sekuyinormal sekuyinorm direct ukuthi okay phuza utshwala umama uyayenza, and umama makaphuza utshwala uyajabula kuba mnandi endlini siyajive and all that, so iba normal kuye direct le. Angithola, so but njengoba bengisho ukuthi at the end of the day it's about wena knowing what ofunani, and then what direction you want your life to go to. Because njengoba ngisho mina ithema lami ngiyalicava uthi mara belingangijinele fokol, so mina ngazitshela ukuthi la ngizoba nekunqosi khona mfethu ngifuna ukumenzela zonke izinto bengifisa ukuthi bangenzele zona. Yeah, so nano inqosi zami mfethu ngiyasijinela izinto whatever I can, make sure ukuthi inqosi yami akekho different kakhulu kwamanye abantwana ekasi mfethu. Angithola, but angisho ukuthi kumele nispoilele inqosi bafethu. Inqosi kumele ibe nama boundaries yazo ukuthi okay, I don't just ask for everything and then ngizoyithola. Angithola, abantu abayenza leyo nto ukuthi inqosi uthi hayi mama ngifuna iMax, okay naye, mama ngifuna iCavel naye, mama ngifuna iG-Star naye, that thing makufika isikhathi sokuthi awusakwazi ukwenza la ile izokukhosela ingozi. So umntana, how you can channel them is makaqala athi papa kuponrekele teki ya Nike, okay it's fine tla rekela teki ya Nike, but what are you willing to do for uthole teki ya Nike? If ingosi esasemncane utlotlhatswa di underwear tsa hao, utlatswa masokisi a hao, and then ke tla rekela teki eo. So ukhula ane culture yokwazi ukuthi okay, if I want to do something I have to earn it, if I want something I have to earn it. Angithola, so kanjalo maqala kukhula abanabo ama13 hayi papa kopa onkeletsa so okay hayi awuna stress khatha grass awufetso khatha grass kuhlaweletsa la ile khula analeyo culture ukuthi okay, if I want something I have to earn it. Angithola, yeah, so
responsibility kahle kahle ngifake abantu abadala bathi sekufaka intshayelo. Yeah,
but abantu abadala isikhathi esibhaye intshayelo yabo bakufaka ibhandi. Angithola, so which is mina I see it as into wrong. Angithola, because umntwana uyakwazi ukuhlala phansi naye ukhulume naye umchazele ukuthi okay lento oyenzayo manje ama repercussions wayo azoba sona so, and then umyeke umntana yenza mistake yakhe, and then let them learn from it. Umtshela okay, yabona lento bengikutshela yona naye seyenzeke kanje, so uyilungisa kanjani. Sometimes inkinga yethu ukuthi sifuna ukuzenzela ingcosi mfethu, umenzele like makayenza mistake umcorrectele yona, awuminvolve, uyayilungisa. So wena mangasekho asakwazi ukuyilungisa leyo mistake because awuminvolvanga to start with.
Eish, emkhozi wami yazi mfana ngishanga phansi ngaphandle yazenzela njengoba ungakhulisanga i-time kanje. Ubani okunature kanje ukuthi ukwazi ukuphatha ingcuzi zakho kanje?
I-oledi bro wami, i-oledi lami mfethu njengoba ngisho, may her soul rest in peace. She was my heroine out yami. In a sense yokuthi bekamake sure yami ukuthi okay 7 kids, single parent, mara bengesilala singadlanga out yami. Bekamake sure ukuthi if khona izinto bekafuna ukuzenzela zona yena, but uyabona ukuthi ingcosi yakhe iyastruggle somewhere, ngamane yena azincintshe la leyo ayenzele ingcosi yakhe la leyo. Angithola. So by learning from her ukuthi okay i-parent iziphatha kanje, real parent iziphatha kanje. Mina I used to say oledi lami bekumama futhi kuyitime akimi. Angithola. Because bekakwazi ukuhlala nami angiguide ngezinto ekumele zenze umuntu owubaba. Angithola. So I think into engishapile ukuthi nami ngikwazi ukuthi okay mangizoba nabantwana, this is the direction I want to take ngabantwana bami.
Eish, because manje kanje mfethu ngikhumbuza nale out le kukhulunywa ngayo manje ukahle yahola uthi akudilo nodilo. Ngithola phuma ama screenshot ukuthi akafuna ukubhadala school fees sengosi yakhe yabo. So le scenario ibuye ikubonise enye into ngabafazi ukuthi untwana asazi asihlali kule yandle bafethu. Nathi sisa speculator from ngaphandle sesikhuluma into abafuna siyibone. You understand? Because ikune room kunenye post engibonile, le post le ethi le cherry le sekakhipha le status lezi because ubona untwana sekayaphumelela ngenye indlela. You understand? Because mothi uyayibhekisisa kunabanye abazali la emakasana ayingithi Soweto lokishini.
Elokishini.
Yeah, bahlukene mara basebenzisa umntana ukuthi balwe.
Yeah, it happens a lot bro, ngithola. It happens a lot. But it goes back to lento bengisho ukuthi wena as a person ama actions omunye umuntu ngeke ukwazi ukwa redirect athi yami ngithola. So what you can do is try and channel them into the right direction athi yami. Wena yenza ipart yakho and then that's all you can do. Ukuthi omunye umuntu reacta kanjani, and I think leyo nto enza kanjalo ibonisa self hate athi yami ngithola. If wena uzospanisa ingcosi ukuthi ulwe nami, ibonisa the way ozonda kakhulu ngakhona ukuthi awukwazi ukuzilwela ama battles wakho, kumele usebenzise ingcosi ngithola. Yeah, I think it reflects on you as a human being ukuthi umuntu onjani, not necessarily the other person. Yeah. So na kule case yakaqahlehwa athi yami asazi the whole real story enzekayo. Ngibonile nami leya post leya athi something like imagine umuntu ohola like 5 times your salary, u expect ukuthi ubhadale school fees somntana, but wena uhola imali encane. I mean izinto azenzayo asizazi zona. What if school fees ushiya responsibility yakhe, yena ubhadale transport, ubhadalela maybe uniform, umake sure ukuthi abantwana abanezimpahla, asazi leyo because kukhulunywe nge-school fees kuphela. So we expect ukuthi ayenze everything wese umntana wena no2.
Eish,
angithola. So I don't want to comment kakhulu
because amamedi kwabona mfethu ayikuthi sithini mara amamedi anjalo.
Yeah, anjalo.
Ngingaba nenye imedi ibona ngithengele le medi Range Rover. Kuzi status sengisingaka umntana kana ama pampers. Umona hayi ukuthi umntana kana ama pampers. Onomona ukuthi sengithanda lokudlula wena.
Yeah, injalo yona vele. Injalo.
Yabo. So I wanted to talk about Alex, yabo, where you grew up. The music in Alex, yabo. Umqulo uqome kanjani?
Okay, yeah, I grew up kahle ni fan, hip hop fan basically. Angithola. I used to bengincanywa amashit afana nabo Moli Superman omnyama like bekunama sessions abizwa ngama Riverside sessions like where he would perform bekhona amashit afana nabo Twiga Twiga Mention yangithola like those are the guys we used to look up to. So mina bengithanda music but I didn't think ukuthi nami ngayenza music yangithola. And then there was a group beyizibiza nge-TSM Township Material. Bekwabangani bami in a way. So now we are pusha cool and then that's when I started falling in love with music. So back in 2013 ngiye nga-attempt nami la ngiyokwenza music but obviously bengingazi fokol so bengirecorda like from erumini kudlala i-beat kwi-background then mina ngilisa ama lyrics over leyo beat yabantu because I remember the first beat engayisebenzisa bekuyi-instrumental ye-sexual healing so bengirapha what's wrong with us, why sigcwele ngobuthakathi and all that yangithola and then ngazi samanye amashita like beba prominent vele kasi at that time ngabazwisa bro wami bangilaha bro wami yo bangilaha blind ngithola so that leyo yangikhawatha self esteem bro wami and then nabanye mangithi ngiyabazwisa la but no you're not cut out for this is not for you you should stick to being a fan and all that ngithola nami vele ngabona ukuthi hayi if ngitshela abantu abakuyo la le actually vara ngithola ngayijinda la le music ngayijinda and I start to being a fan. So how I came back to music scene back in 2020 njengoba bengishilo ukuthi ngiye ngasuffer depression that was early 2020 so ngiye ngasuffer depression and then I overcame it ngathola ama antidepressants ngaba grand. And then later on in the year, I got retrenched espaneni, ngaphelwa ispana ngithola. So it started hitting me, how am I going to deal with this? Ingosi yami ngiyinakekela kanjani and all that. Ngazwa i-depression seyiqala ukukripa in. But because bese ngiyazi le experience yakhona bro wami, ngathi no, I'm not going to let it do that. So I need to find something, I need to find into ezongikhipha kuyo la ezongikhipha kulama thoughts engikuwo manje. And then that's when I started making music again. And then this time, funny enough, it responds very grand. So that's why I decided to run with it.
Yeah.
So I started the music kahle in 2021, early 2021. Yeah.
Because tell us I want to know the music culture of Alexandra.
Yeah.
That you know. Because tell us the music culture of Soweto. Because in Soweto, when you talk about the music culture, we're not talking about only music. We are talking about even the places. So now I need to know from you which places makes LX and which people make LX. Because us in Soweto have the likes of Pro Kid, the likes of Touchline, Young Tolas Peter Red Button, Sineslash Touchline was a Soweto. Shoot this some red. Hey, shoot this
1632.
I go shoot some Touchline be cash like a button straight.
I know or repeat 1632 out
I go shoot this Touchline and the middle show to go. Because Touchline you find I need to ask to Touchline was a fire game in Fago Ban. Fago Pro. You understand? Touchline bega va isla case nabo Anzo. Yambono Anzo lo shaya ingoma no Java.
Yeah, ngiyamtavo Anzo.
Yeah, so begi click as la case abo FEs but abo Saudi. Begi ntona za Soweto begi click as Soweto. So yangokushuthi une family nakada maybe unothanda lela kasi lakada.
Hayi no uhlala rap 1632 futhi akayishi Thembisa eKaslami.
So okay sharp then thina masikhuluma lezo zinto lezo sikhuluma abo Slagase yangithola sikhuluma abo Pro yangithola abo Button you understand yini eyenza iLX abantu nendawo ezenza iLX.
Okay Alex awuthami sinendawo ezifana nase bar Komswenkong indawo yaka the late of Laba rest in peace King indawo ka Flaba da so ngalesikhathi saphila uthi that's where it was popping most besinendawo ebizwa ngebasement la bekunaba nama hip hop sessions khona besiba ne Riverside session So to touch a few. So but now Sasnama movement afana ne Dark City sessions a platform vele open to musicians like from different genres vele. We have abantu aba showcase our music ofana nombaqanga, abantu aba showcase R&B, hip hop, angithola. And we have another one ebizwa Up in the North as well. Yeah, and we have a hip hop meets as well. So hip hop meets is actually hip hop meets amapiano. So it's a mixture of hip hop artists aba performayo da namapiano. And in terms of ama artists wasekasi, I think the one who stands out most, especially in the hip hop scene, is the late Nkuli Flaba Habedi. Yeah, Flaba. And then we have guys abafana nabo Jovi Slash. We have guys who are still upcoming, who are still pushing Mara. Their names are recognized. Abafana nabo London X, abo Chipo Malankani. There's a whole lot of artists.
Nah.
Yeah, there's a whole lot.
What do you think about this gent? There was a gent here, Hypnotic Sean. Yamaz.
I know
But he's
Hypnotic
the best
Sean.
engineer in Alex when it's in.
Funny enough, Hypnotic Sean, njengoba ngisho ngithi back in 2013 I attempted
Suicide.
music. I've never attempted suicide. I attempted music. Hypnotic Sean uye wangithunela a track. So engayi recorder like kwi instrumental yaka Shrek le I need some sleep. It can't go on like this. So ngarecorder phezu kwayo leyo instrumental. It was during isikhathi sama xenophobic attacks. So bengiphasa a message like via yona la le xenophobia. Angithola the track le it was titled The Africa Apart. So bekhuluma ngayo indaba ye xenophobia. So Hypnotic Sean was the one vele wangithunela yona leya track bro. And believe me, nokuyiperforma kwezinye indawo nafanda leya track and they like, yeah man, that's it. Khona enye out bathu Superstar ME. Angikho sure if uyamazi. He's Nigerian but he's based la ngara ePrem likhona la eduzana se-Alex. Yeah, it's his favorite track from me. Yeah, mangiperforma yona like.
Yeah, so you tell so ungitshela ukuthi Hypnotic Sean is one of the plugs in Alex also.
Yeah, he is. Actually is. And into engincanyaya ngontwana ukuthi is very humble out here ngithola. Is very very humble. Akanayo la into yokuthi mina engineer for ubanibani. I don't want to mention names ngithola. Yeah, so akanayo la into yokuthi engineer la ubanibani because the other time ngihlangane naye ku event up in the north. And he was like, "Oh, bro, ngicave kwi birthday celebration kaChico Azania and you killed it. So na number yami, let's link up, let's work on something." Ngithola. Like uyoze kimi. Hayi ukuthi manje ngoba yena one superstar status mele kube huwe oya kuwe because bakhona abantu abanjalo umuntu ozibona sekayi superstar no awuhambe eduze kwakhe la ngithola. So but untwana uhambule ngincanywa la ile ngaye. Yeah, I think that's why nesponsor ke push out. Yeah, that's why nesponsor ke push.
Even in Chico Azana is one of the bros who make things happen for Alexander because that nigga speaks Alex, walks Alex. That nigga is Alex.
King. Chico Azania mfethu. Hey, Chico Azania, I always knew about him, but I had never met him. So how it happened is, it was a time bengasikudala ngicela ukuthola car accident angithola. So amachita wazwakala azongivakashela. Usigebengu uyamcava usigebengu. Yeah, usigebengu avana amanye amashita asekasi umgavava othas bavana uChico Azania bazwakala bazongishayela around saploma. That's how I met uChico Azania uthiyama. And then say exchange ama riding ama digits and then from then on bro King has been there from me mfethu. Like sometimes even when I feel like I'm not in a good space, that's the King I speak to bro ngithola. And then ang align and I'm really grateful for uNkulunkulu ukuthi angintroduce to that guy.
Ne.
Yeah, no, Chico Azane is king, but
Shout out Chico.
respect.
Shout out
No,
one time.
respect,
Ne.
respect, yeah.
So I want you to tell me the structure of your music. What your music talks about. Angithola structure so music wakho nje. Ufuna umusic wakho ufike ephi? From now on to the upcoming years ufuna umusic wakho ufike va.
Okay, mina ngishuni hip hop music, bro. So, my music is mostly influenced by guys like Touchline, P.O, and in America there's a guy called Usu Surf. I'm told. It's people who speak to the soul out here, who touch the soul out here. So, kule generation ya no, bro. A lot of souls are lost out here, I'm told. Abantu basibona ngathi ba grand life ini, but deep down umuntu uyazi ukuthi ukhawathekile, ngithola. So I make music that actually heals the soul out here, because I believe ukuthi kule generation esiphila kuyo manje izinto ezifana nama depression, suicide rate is high now out here. We need someone who will speak to the soul, who will try and deviate you from harming yourself, and ozokunikeza ithemba ukuthi hayi isasa lisasekhona and I can still make it even though I failed, I can still come back, ngithola. So yeah, that's the kind of music I make, man.
Ne. So nakhona what if lo music leyo enoyenza nethi ngifuna ukususa ku depression? Yini nesifakela i depression ngalo music wenu?
Mina personally, bro, I wouldn't say ngizifaka ku depression.
Like unifakela thina. Like ngimamela ungitshela ngenkinga zami ngimamele wena uyangikhumbuza ukuthi yo konje life ina kuhlangana fuck. Once ngimamela ingoma engangitshela ukuthi life ina kuhlangana ithi mfana life ina ku right.
Yeah, no, but angithi manje lo music lo mele ukumotivate out yami, ngithola. Mele ukumotivate ukucabeza ukuthi okay, ubani mfethu uyakhawatheka kwabheda izinto zangizihlangane mara ukwazile ukuba grand azipick up azipush, ngithola. Music mfethu, like there's a track yami I believe, ngithola, like it goes, don't just believe them when they say you are a failure, don't just believe them when they say you won't make it, don't just believe it when they say you are a failure, you were made in God's image and that means you are the best, ngithola. So that should tell you okay, I'm the best most, so whatever engifunayo I can achieve. So why mele ngizibulale if I'm the best? Why ngazipick up ngikwazi ukuzidirecta kwindlela eright? Into ekhawatha abantu ababhaya uthi yami ukuthi ufuna ukucompete nabanye abantu, ngithola. Ufuna ukucompete nabanye abantu ngoba umuntu uyenza hip hop music now sokubona ngathi hayi nami ngayenza. No, find your own lane out yami. Not music is not cut out for everyone, and sebhaya industry not all of us are gonna blow up at time.
Yeah.
So mina nami ukukhuluma evar akusi objective yami ukublow up. Objective yami, my main objective at time in this cold world, my main objective ukuthi one day kube nentwana la ekhasi ezothi I was on the verge of committing suicide, ngazwa itrack yale out le and I'm back now. So objective yami le at time eyokublow up and if it comes then fine, it's a plus for me.
Because blowing up, my nigga, requires capital. You can't blow up without a budget. This is South Africa. We are not here to play. So tell me, how do you move in LX? Because in each and every hood, you have a way to move. You can't just move.
Yeah, mara LX awuthi into engakutshela nge-LX abantu ababhaka ukutshela ukuthi i-LX ngiyesaba ini hayi. I-LX athi ikase ligrand athi yami iflop into ekhawatha abantu i-history ya-LX, angithola. Abantu basaphethe igigaba ze-history ya-LX, so basitshela ukuthi kusase kanjalo. Back in the days Alex vele kunama gangs, there was guys emsomi gang, there were the spoilers, angithola bekuyo abacontrol ikasi ke labo bantu. Bonga move without them saying back in the days. But no, bro
Yangishasha.
yeah, ngitshele vara athi yami beku rough back then athi yami, angithola. Bebakwazi nje ukufika esigela wathi isikolo siphumile nisizophuma vele ayikho into enzoyenza, angithola. Wakwazi ukuthi ayifandakha kuyo esipaneni and masho kanjalo akuyiwa vele esipaneni and ayikho into enzoyenza, angithola. and then kwaba nenye group nayo bazibiza ngama-Taliban. Mfethu, I don't want to dwell too much kulayini leyo, abantu bazogcina bayithuka kamampela i-Alex, but manje sekuyigasele grand mfethu, abantu ba-free mfethu, but obviously in terms of khona amanye ama-spaces you can't just dala as you please, yangithola. Khona abantu abaphethe, okay, if I want ukwenza into so umuntu ongangifaka ku-direction ongangichannela grand, umuntu so, like in terms of poetry, Chico Azania is the most famous eKasi mfethu. So if you want ama moves via indaba zama poetry ukuthi ugrow ukwazi isilungu ne, ukwazi uku-associate nabanye abantu in good spaces. He's the go-to guy, angithola. And then in terms of hip hop, depending on what you want to know, khona amajita afana nabo London X who have studied the art, and then nabane knowledge sufficient engakwazi ukunceda iguide nawe ukuthi uhanjwa kanjani, angithola.
So do you think like creatives from LX get the same opportunities as creatives from Soweto?
Personally, I feel that's not the case. Angazi ukuthi thina asiziphushi enough Alex or Rene, but I feel like Soweto phakamiswele kakhulu, but angeke ngiblame Soweto per se, yawuthama. Ama-artists wakhona bawaziphusha, the likes of the late Pro Kid, yawuthama, ngithola uphakamisile iflag lase Alex. And into engincanywa ngamajita mostly ase Soweto ayaxoxana mfethu, bakwazi ukuba yimbumba, and then babe ne-direction together, like ba move in the same direction. Whereas kwamanye amakasi like Alex, sibonana esi competition, ayobani mfethu ayabulala, yo mangamgale platform le ngeke basangibiza mina, bazobiza yena why, so introduce kuleso space, angithola. But what we are trying to do now, njengoba bengimentionile ukuthi sine platform ebizwa nge-Dark City Sessions, what we are trying to do is to unite our artists, and then so that we can all stand for the same thing, yangithola. So I think ngasikudala mfethu we're gonna see izinto ezinkulu from Alex.
You know what's funny, ne? Man, I feel like we must forget the location. This is Alex, this is Soweto. We are all in the hood and we all face the same problems. Even if they are not the same, they are similar. Because even as kids from Soweto, we feel like Alex United. We feel like abo pasta abo banbani bafaka le ntwana abo bambene. Thina sifila ngathi aziSoweto azincanywana. Cabanga ube Alex ufila lento esifilayo.
Yeah, maybe it's because njengoba you from Soweto, I'm from Alex. So mina iSoweto ngibona from the outside. Angazi kuma inner circles kwenzakalani. So wena, because Soweto was deep down, that's why ukwazi ukubona ama mishaps wakhona. So mina ngise Alex ngikwazi ukubona ama mishaps so as Alex. Wena mawungaphandle ubona Alex United and all that. So maybe it's that, my king.
Yes, then yabona Soweto umuntu eza ngemoto erasayo cabanga.
So thini mfethu
stand mara ungitshela uhamba uyi1 urase semoto kahle kahle imamele nabo bani lengoma yakho ongamameli uyi1 uyehlisa ivolume uyamamela hayi
athamba uzishayisa ngabantu. But angithi i-lifestyle yano bro wami, ngithola uvayo urasisi music uyazidaya nabo chiri bazokubona
thanza kubuka. So yazi into engifuna ukuyisho vike ukuthi nalezi aseNigeria sibona ngathi ama Nigeria nabambene. What if now awabambana ngabona ngathi ama South African abambene? Akunamuntu obambene kahle kahle. What if akekho umuntu obambene vele?
No, I'd like to disagree with that.
Disagree, no, you're right.
No, I disagree with that. Ama Nigeria abambene, my king, ngithola. How I see it is njengoba ngikutshela ngale athu
enhle kubafitha isingani kancane. Angikirase lento le. Izora.
Let's jump into acting. Yeah, acting.
But I will have a few questions of
MC, yeah.
So, bo. cause nakhona kunenye into esinayo lokushini into esinothisi yabo njengoba sikhuluma ngabo pastor ngeunity nani umuntu osegamini noma kumakhelwana wakho ucula akakukolodi ukufaka egamini.
True, it's true.
Ungakwadi uthi le hlale eKaslama isifake endoda.
It's true.
Endoda ukayibona lento lesina sigcine sizonda abanye abantwana ukuthi baphumelele because ubona ngathi akakufaki.
And awazi nawe ama difficulties andlule kuwo ukuthi abe kuso leso space yangithola. And awazi nakhona ukuthi so what if uspende inyuki yakhe ebhaya ukuthi abe la wena ufuna ungena nje mahala. So we must also look at it in that direction. And nje nalento engisho ye competition awuthi yami obvious mangihlula ngeke ngokufaka ngoba bazobhuka wena bangasangibhuki mina lambe mina angithola. So yi mentality esinayo thina eKasi nomunye umuntu athi yami ukwazi ukumnceda umphushe mase ya grand sekakhohliwe ngawo sabona ngathi uyimeta angahamba phezukwayo. That's the culture esinayo. And mina angisblame kakhulu thina abodakhe athi yami I think sikhawatheke ngesikhathi apartheid athi yami basifundisa ukuthi sisondane thina ngokwethu angithola. I think iqala la le
lokuthi sidepend ngithi phela udepend emuntwini mawufuna ukufakwa. And abantu aba understand yazi abantu ababhaya bayanqaka ne banqaka into eyi1 bafuna ukungena egamini. You understand uzofa ufuna ukungena egamini awufuna ukungena egamini you create igame yakho. You create your own industry. You don't want to fit to other people's industry. You understand uthola amafeni wakho you find a way of getting numbers. You create your own industry. After creating your own industry, you get features for people to be within your own industry. Now you have an industry. You can't be expecting to be industry kamaporisa, industry kabantu bani. And not uzoma uzoyofa.
To be spoon-fed out here. You must create your own lane out here.
Yes.
MT. I respect MT out here kakhulu. I respect MT out here.
Enhle go arisorunge nemlomeni. Hayi MT uzoqhubeka ATM bonke.
Mina I'm dwelling on MT specifically out here. Because asindaba ukuthi ngiyamthanda out a grand but for me he was a game changer.
A game changer.
He was a game changer because mawubheka igame back from days zabo squad camp nabo amu nabo zaps it was something different until kufika upro washintsha igame out yami waqala kushawa ama punchline out yami sesiqala to understand nezinto ezifana nama punchline yaqala ke kwaba yileyo nto MT waqala wangena ngale style sakhe mfethu and it became something else. I changed the game abantu seba follow leso style. So mina for me now MT was a game changer out here.
Even because most MT mina hambe ngithi MT eqaleni but then I understand the beauty of yonke lento ukuthi okay MT is the influencer yabo. He's the one who influenced the Bruce to take this way. But if you can see the beauty in a nutshell, in ATM dog we have Java, we have Saudi, we have MT, you understand? When we have our Sims and other niggas, they're voting buyer now, you understand? Ukuthi bonke labo bantu labo Java udlalile iphathi yakhe. MT udlalile iphathi yakhe, uSaudi udlalile iphathi yakhe. So the African trap movement ilethe into entsha. You understand? Now we have a social plug. Our 25K, our McLean Dope Boy, our Tattoo Soul. You understand? Ukuthi movement yaqhubeka.
So into engisho ukuthi people are creating their own lanes, they are creating their own sounds out here mangithola. And obvious if someone comes with something new out here, uyibona ngamafoni out here no spanisi iPhone 13 but khona 14 asayifuni le 13 so funi 14 so it's creating your own lane out here ube different. I mean if uzoza nestyle omunye umuntu asenzayo then yini different engiyimamelayo
ayikho
angithola. So that's what it is.
Ne because manje ngifuna vele sijumpele into MC nangithi acting but then enye into engifuna ukusho ukuthi lento le ukubonisa ukuthi you need to create your own industry. Amapiano azange afuna ukufita into hip hop. I create industry yawo. You understand? So nawe thola indlela you create industry yakho and industry amanamba So thola indlela yokuthola amanamba ucreate industry yakho uye ukufuna ungena entweni zabantu uyohlala ufuna
bese uyabablame
you understand
bakuvalela
bakuvalela ngaphandle.
yeah. No, it's true king, it's true. So wonke umuntu kumele azicreate ilane yakhe ifuna ukuba successful yeah, I mean jumping onto izinto zabantu ongazi understand grand because ufila ngathi you can do it asinto grand. Next thing mangasekho successful so uqala uba suicidal uqala ukublame abantu hey ubani uyangizonda in of which was Gawathila wathiyama. So leka speed babo lela bare mpempe ya lapisha motho khona ke sa gago. So create your own thing bro, I mean,
yeah,
it's from that
yabo uyekele hey yeah ne
sekasi
akuselokishini izinto ezikade nizo expect amanize yabo so uyekele ukuthanda ugova so most days sithanda ukugova
yeah
sihlula ucreator
and isigovi sakhona bro ami siba wesi ngani awufuna ukukhipha na fokolo ufuna umuntu akuthwale mfethu from start to bottom umuntu akuyise studio uyorecorda mahala bakushunele bakupolishele track yakho mahala at cover mahala bayiphushe futhi track yakho wena uhleli nje bafethu must be realistic music ifuna inyuko bafethu
yeah imali emalini bafethu bahlale bakutshela imali emalini so angitshele mkhozi wami njengoba uyi-MC ne yeah inye into umuntu bele bayazi plus we-actor ukumotivate sozimotivateile ente kama MC vela important eventini vela
yeah important athiyami
ne
personally I think could depend on the event.
Yeah, depending event.
Yeah, in terms of lezama piano in lapho nalapha uthiyami akuthola bazonjayivise shama zambani and all that angithola nani niya interact and then it's fun, but kulezama piano I don't think it's very important per se. So in terms of hip hop uthiyami introduction yama artist into the stage angithola because if ayikho MC then akubi ne order
mfana athi sivalele show yabo.
All right, I appreciate the platform bafethu ngiyabonga bafethu Kota and Chill podcast ngintshela kusase no bhekani la yini ningazothi siyayazi mase blow up ile grand bafethu. So yeah, bhekani Kota and Chill podcast bafethu. No, I'm grateful for your opportunity to express and my king. And then looking forward to greater things ezizoyenzeka and wishing you all the best my king.
Ngiyabonga SINN3R mara ngimbonayo nice interview dog.
Thank you king.
I hope the kids will listen izinto ezikhuluma into ezibhaya yabo. And then bafethu don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Uthi Soweto sigeto uthi Alex sigeto ngegama ukahle Kontarena Mula aka Mr Soweto kafela Motiba aka Mr Cool himself. Ungangiceli isithombe ungagcwanga ngeskipa isithombe sami nani skipa lesi yeah
skipa bafethu
ungangiceli noma unganale skipa ndodo ungangibulisi so
skipa bafethu 250 bafethu supporteni kasi
ngicabanga ukuthi uyakhombela ngizothi 350 yo shaya imali ka Ramaphosa yona